So we have Marcel here with Turner Fitness, and just before we were coming out of the break, we were talking about, Marcel, he was like, I don't want to come on right before Dairy Queen. Like, how do you top that, all of the ice cream? And I thought, there's a way to work through that. This way we can work off all the calories.
That's right.
So then, it's
fit.
Yes, it's stay in shape, and then it helps that way. So
yes, so I want to talk about just who you guys are first off.
Okay.
Turner Fitness. Kind of tell us what you guys do and how you guys are here to help the community.
Sure. Turner Fitness is basically a company that I started 6 years ago.
Wow.
And I grew up in fitness all my life. So I said, what better way can I give back to the community? And so I actually reside, myself and my wife live in Houston. And so every year I come back to give back to the community from a fitness standpoint. So grew up in fitness, love fitness, breathe fitness, eat fitness, everything's fitness. So again, wanting to create a business and where I could give back. And so that's basically how we got started.
Yes.
And what I do, I provide fitness plans, fitness goals, and also dietary plans as well.
Oh, that's awesome. So what you're saying is we gotta be careful on how much ice cream we
That's
consume.
Well, very interesting because it's really about portion control. So for me, my motto is basically, as long as everything is good on the health aspect for you as an individual, kind of do what you want to do. As long as it's in portions.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of just how you guys continue to give back to the community, you guys have an event coming up.
Yes.
6th annual. I know you said you started Turner Fitness 6 years ago, but 6th annual event, so you've been doing it from the beginning. Give us event details, because it's this weekend, right?
Yes, ma'am, exactly. So it's going to be held this Saturday from 7:30 to 12. And what we're going to do, we have a schedule planned as well. So sign up starts at 7:30.
Okay.
We're actually going to have award ceremony. We have vendors. We have charitable events. And this particular year, we're donating to the VA.
Okay.
And so any
Very
donations go strictly to the VA.
Right.
And the focus for this year's event is mental health and awareness. So that's going to be the motto for this particular event. We'll have food, refreshments. We are going to do an exercise. And so we're going to have basically volunteers that are going to guide everyone around the park. And it's going to be at Bones Hooks Park this Saturday, 7:30 to 12.
Very cool. And I know you said like physical health is important, but mental health is important as well. And so was that kind of your idea whenever you were planning this year's event?
Oh, sure, definitely so. And what I do, I get feedback from every year that we host the event. And some of the feedback is like, hey, Marcel, some of this, what's going on, everything in the world, mentally, it's a little bit straining. It's stressful. We're having a little bit hard time with one another. So what I like to do is kind of focus on that and say, hey, look, if you can get up, moving, let's get going, let's do some exercise, and make sure that you're just physical. That leads into other aspects of your life as well. Your diet, your socialization, your interest just in life in general. So my goal is to just get people interested in the fitness aspect that ties into the dietary plan, that ties into the mental awareness, and hopefully be a positive outcome.
Right. No, I mean, it really does help. I've noticed, my husband works out and he runs and does a lot of things like that. And he would tell me he would go run 2 miles and come back and say, I feel great. And you would think after you go run that you'd be so tired and exhausted. And he's like, no, it makes me feel awesome. Like I'm ready. He's like, let's go get groceries. Let's go get out of the house. Let's go do something else.
You're exactly
it gives you energy, and it kind of helps you like take on the day and have a little bit more of that go-get attitude. So I've seen that with him, and I know that staying in the house sometimes, especially like during COVID, it was really hard to get out, and that did make a difference. So even just getting out and getting in the sun can make a huge difference in your mental and physical.
Yes, ma'am, you're exactly right. Even times I go to the gym, I may not feel like it, but after I'm in there and I get going and the blood's pumping, I'm glad that I went.
Like, I'm so glad I woke up
glad I
did.
Yep.
Did that.
Exactly right.
Love that.
And so if you really look at it, so my motto, my last name is Turner, so Turner Fitness into a lifestyle is basically my motto. So that's my motto. And then that kind of precedes everything that follows after that. So if you get in there, if you don't feel like it, you're tired or whatever, but once you get there, you're good. And then once you're finished, you're like, you know what? I feel like eating better.
Yes.
Because I don't want to discount or make a negative mark because I've just worked out. So it works hand in hand.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like it always starts with one decision. And once you make that decision, then it's like the rest follows.
Exactly.
And so I want to go back to the event one more time.
Sure.
Can you tell us where that's going to be?
Sure.
Give us times, and again, one more time, event details.
Sure. So Turner Fitness is going to be held at Bones Hooks Park from 7:30 to 12. And during that event, we're going to have fitness workouts. We're going to have charity events, people that are going to attend. And again, making awareness with this community basically on, hey, look, I need to get out and get moving, and to have that fitness aspect. And everybody has their own level of fitness as well.
Absolutely.
So what we do is initialize, kind of see where you are. And this event is not a race. I want to emphasize that as well.
Right.
So it's your own personal best. If you want to run, you want to walk, you want to jog, you want to walk with 2 or 3 people, it's up to you. So it's really a personal aspect, personal best. Time yourself if you like, but this is at your own pace, own desire.
Wonderful. Well, how cool. Thank you so much
you.
for joining us. And, again, mark your calendars for this Saturday. You don't want to miss it. Focusing on mental health while also giving back to the VA. So thank you for joining us.
You're very welcome. Thank you guys for having me.
Absolutely.
Yes, of course. Well,